It's one of the most commonly asked questions in fish keeping. What can I do to lower my nitrates? It's gonna happen no matter what. As you feed your fish and they start to eat, what goes in must come out. So the nitrates in your tank are gonna start getting higher and higher and higher. So to combat all this, I've come up with a list of things that I do to lower my nitrates. And I know they work because I've been doing them for years. And make sure you stick around because I'm going to share with you an effective method of keeping your nitrates low that works even when you're not home. So to help keep your parameters in check, let's dive into my 5 tips to lower your nitrates. So tip number 1 is to increase the number of real live plants. If you have any fake plants, swap them out for something that's real. Live plants consume nitrates as part of their natural growth process. Adding more live plants to your aquarium can help lower your nitrates. Tip number 2. If you're anything like me when I first got into this hobby, you might be feeding your fish a little too much. Overfeeding can result in excess food decomposing in the bottom of your tank, resulting in higher nitrates. Real quick, if you're finding any value in this video, it would make a huge difference if you could leave it a thumbs up. Thanks. Tip 3. I got in the habit of regularly changing a portion of my water as this dilutes the nitrates and keeps the overall nitrates lower. Alright, tip 4. On my aquarium maintenance day, I like to open up my filters and get my sponges and kind of wring them out in some tank water in a bucket. All of this debris is getting blown around your tank and getting sucked up into your filters, and it's clogging up your sponges and your filter pads. These sponges and filter pads become like a concentrated source of nitrates. As you clean out these sponges and filter pads, you're actively removing the nitrates that are stored in your filter and keeping them out of your system. Tip number 5. I like to use a high porosity biomedia that's designed to support the growth of beneficial bacteria in an aquarium, like Biohome or Seachem Matrix. Not only do these medias promote the growth of nitrifying bacteria, which is essential for your aquarium cycle, these medias with such a large surface area also provide the perfect habitat for denitrifying bacteria. These bacteria convert nitrate into nitrogen gas, which is expelled harmlessly into the atmosphere. Typically with denitrification, it's not enough to completely get rid of water changes and keep your nitrates as low as possible, but it's enough to keep my nitrates at a much lower level by the time I get to do my water changes. And I like to keep the water as clean as possible for my pets. So earlier in the video I said I was going to share with you an effective method of keeping your nitrates low even when you're not home. Well, that method is to actually just be using Purigen in your filters. If you don't know, Purigen is a chemical media made by Seachem, and it's designed to remove organic waste and impurities from your water. When organic waste is left to decompose in your aquariums, it produces more nitrate. When Purigen removes the organic waste before it can decompose, it reduces the amount of nitrates that could have potentially been produced without Purigen. As an added bonus, it removes all tannins and discoloration from your water, leaving it absolutely crystal clear. But if you want to learn more about it, check it out here. Thanks guys. On your way to check out the rest of my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.